Minions are arguably the most important aspect of Ironman, and this video will help you unlock more slots. Early game Ironman is painful. You don't want to sell any of your resources because you'll need them later, so make sure to have a big storage system on your island. You should start by unlocking all the foraging minions before anything else. I would also recommend you either get a haste, splash, or a jungle axe before getting these leveled. Once you have either haste or a jungle axe, you should get all your foraging minions to around level 4. By the way, once you get 5 hours of playtime, make sure to talk to Elizabeth and start unlocking your free minion slots. After foraging, you should unlock your farming minions. This would start with wheat, then cow, chicken, pig, pumpkin, melon, potato, and finally carrot. In the desert settlement, you can unlock cactus, sand, sugarcane, cocoa beans, rabbit, sheep, and mushroom. Make sure to level your sand minion to around 6. For all the animals, get them to tier 1, and for all the crops, get them to around tier 3. Next, you'll want to get started on some mining minions. This being gold, iron, coal, lapis, redstone, emerald, and diamond. If you have access to the dwarven mines, you could also pick up the mithril minion. You should only get these mining minions to tier 1 and maybe tier 2. You could also unlock the recipe for slime, skeleton, zombie, and creeper minion. To level these, you're going to want to buy resources from the adventure NPC. Next, if your gear is good enough, you could unlock the spider and cave spider minions. While you're in the spiders then, you could also pick up the gravel minion and easily level it to around 4. Next, you'll want to head over to the end so you can grab the obsidian minion, endstone minion, and enderman minion. For the obsidian minion, make sure to have a good mining setup before you try to level it. For the endstone minion, you want full mineral armor. And finally, for the enderman minion, you could level this by either grinding for the aspect of the end or doing void glooms. Next, we have the minions on the Crimson Isle. This being the blaze minion, magma minion, quartz minion, glowstone minion, red sand minion, and mycelium minion. Also the ghast minion. You could have also unlocked the blaze minion during the bow boss fight. The gas minion is very annoying, so just unlock it with 20 gas tiers. Short circuit. The gas minion is very annoying, so just grab 20 gas tiers to unlock the recipe and buy the rest from the alchemist. You could unlock and level your hardstone minion while you're powder grinding, and once you have full mineral armor, you can max out your cobblestone and endstone minions. Now the remaining few minions are very annoying. The clay minion takes a long time of fishing, and while you're fishing, you can unlock the fishing minion. Now the only few we have left are the snow minion, ice minion, the slayer minions, and the flower minion. You can get the snow and ice on Jerry Island, and you'll want to participate in as many Jerry events until you unlock both of these. Now for the slayer minions. Generally, tier 4 is pretty easy and cheap, but the tiers above that are insanely expensive. Finally, the flower minion can be purchased from the dark auction for around 22 mil, and this will have to be leveled from buying items from NPCs. Now that I've gone through unlocking all the minions, I should talk about what you should be purchasing from NPCs every day. You should buy ice, packed ice, poppies, dandelions, gunpowder, slime balls, bones, rotten flesh, and optionally oak, birch, acacia, jungle, dark oak, and spruce. And now for the minions that require a long grind. For the foraging minions, you'll want a tree capitator and ideally a monkey pet to help speed up the process. Next, you'll want to grind resources in the dwarven mines carts once you have a good mining setup with high fortune. Mineral armor is usually best for this. This is the best way to max out the mining minions. Next, to max out the obsidian minion, you'll want to head over to the end and start mining obsidian. A high level of efficient miner helps a lot. The minions you'll actually want to run are sheep, cow, pig, rabbit, and chicken, because these minions are impossible to grind manually. And for the crop minions, you want to make farms for those. This also works because you need to make the farms anyway to max out your farming skill cap. To max out the fishing minion, you'll need to run fishing minions for a while. 8 enchanted cooked fish is no joke. For the skeleton and zombie minion, you could easily max those out by either running them or just using the enchanted bones and rotten flesh you get from killing mobs in dungeons. You'll need to do a lot of dungeons if you want to go that way. And the sand and gravel minion can easily be maxed out with a snail pet. The red sand and mycelium minions require rep from each faction to level, so you need to max one and then change factions to max the other. The last minions that still need upgrading are the slayer minions. The rev minion can either be upgraded by crafting rev viscera from running spider or terra minions, or you could drop the revenant viscera from tier 5 revs. The terra minion can be upgraded by farming gravel with snail pet and flint shovel, and finally the void gloom minion can be upgraded by farming obsidian in the end as well as grinding null spheres. Next are the tier 12 minions. The tier 12 farming minions can be found in the desert settlement by talking to Trevor the Trapper. You'll have to do some quests for him to get pelts, and trade those pelts in for some nice, expensive tier 12 minions. Next, the tier 12 mining minions can be bought from Bulvor for a lot of coins and resources. Yeah, these are nice and expensive. And finally, the nether minions can be leveled at Hilda or Marthos depending on your faction. Now there's one minion that I haven't talked about yet, and that's the Inferno minion. This minion is so complicated, I think it would need its own separate video. with Blaze Slayer. So sorry that there's nothing about it in the video. Anyway, as always, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.